Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to City Skylines. We have still got some issues with abandoned buildings and not quite enough employees. However, we're starting to get on top of that because we've had a massive expansion project over here with a load more houses. And there's a few other things that I want to do as well. We want to make these residences more desirable so that more people start to move in. And I figure then that, that should also help to take care of the issues we've got. The other problem we've got is these abandoned buildings. Now, they're slowly starting to disappear, actually. We're getting rid of more and more of them. Just going to have a look here and see what... We don't have any office zones here. We're mostly agricultural zone there. But no, policies here. Pet ban, smoking, recycling. See, we can do an education boost, but we can't, reduce the education here. And people have said that there is a way that you can, remove education from a certain sector. But I don't think I'm going to worry about that. No, I'm going the other route. I'm just going to make sure I got so many citizens here that they, fill all the positions. They don't just fill some of them. Now, what I also did was I built this tunnel. We got a huge tunnel that goes all the way across the entire... And it's actually being used. People are going through the tunnel. They're going right the way across the entire city and using our new tunnel. Look at that. Look, see? There is cars going through this tunnel all the way through. Can I zoom in and see a car that is going all the way through there? This is what I'm curious about. If I click on that one. I don't think I can. I don't think I can see it. There is a way that you can... Ashlyn Tunnel. I know that you can look at some of the vehicles. Are they going to go the other way? I need to go back over this side and just, see a couple of them. Go on, someone going to go through? And what I need to do is I need to catch someone going in there and then, pause it just for a second so that I can watch it. Because I want to see what it looks like on the inside of the tunnel. Because you can watch traffic as it's driving around. There. Oh, no, there, right. So then... I can't see him. Oh, I can't watch him, because look, I can watch that one, and I can, zoom in on it, but this one here, because he's gone towards the tunnel, I don't think I can see him. Like that one there. Returning to Frank's Fish Stick Factory. So do that, like that, and follow. There, that's what I want to do. There. Oh, I can't go and look at him! Oh, I am so disappointed with that. I can't go and look inside. Although somebody did say there's a mod that you can use. That you can do something about that. Yeah, I'll just move away from him. Right. So anyway, we do know that they're starting to use this road that I have connected up. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to make it a little bit more useful. And I wanted to connect it into this road up here. So what I'm going to do... is I'm going to actually join a junction in there. I want to join a junction in there. So we're going to just remove a bit of highway up through here like this. Then we're going to come into there and we're going to go to the highway sections and we're going to take that one and I'm going to rotate that one round like that. I need to clear a bit more space first. Go to you. Clear a couple more of them back. Try and do that back to there, and then we can go to this one here. Right. So that one can go around there. Is it possible to have it connect in like that? That's what I'd like it to do. I'd like it to just connect in like that. That is... It might have to be a little bit straighter, maybe? I don't think I can. I think I can put it to the, that position there, and then I've got to join it in after. Right, well, that's fine. We can do that. So we want to go there. We want to go to our highway right here. And first of all, we can go from there to there and join that one in. And then we can go from there to there, and we can join that one in. So that's looking good. So we've got another off-ramp and on-ramp on here. And then this one over here, this we need to... put a bit more of a curve in so that it runs a little bit better, I think. We want to go kind of like that. Except that I'm going to need it to come out straight first. And then come up like that. And then flow in there like that. That looks better. That looks much better. Okay, so then we can go from this one, and I can go forward. I can take it up to there. That's going to be too much. It's going to be too much. Get rid of that. Go back to here. Go forward a bit. To about there. And then I can start a curve there. And again, there's too much of a curve right on that bit in the middle. I want to get rid of there. So I can put the curve back a little bit further. I'm very fussy about how I do this, but it does end up looking quite good, I think. Once you get it just right, I think it is worth the additional effort. Where do I want to put? I want to put that one out to about there, I think. Then I've gone too far. That's too much there. I need to come back a bit. This one here is actually going to be a little bit more tricky. I want to bring that one. Actually, I'd say we go straight there, and then that one will go in there like that. That's about as good as we're going to get, I think. It's not quite even on that curve, but I think it's going to be alright. So we've got those two joined in there, which means then what I want to do is I want to join this one in. So the first bit I do is I get rid of both of those roads there. Then I take a 6-lane, and we just come out of here. We just put a straight junction there. That one's going to go to that point right there like that. And then I will take this one and we take some highway. So first of all, I will take highway out that way. Oop. I think I only need to go to about there. And then join it in. That'll work. And then I can go to this one. And that one can just curve in around like that. Right, that works beautifully. That is absolutely perfect. So now, get rid of the road. And we press the spacebar and we will see if people start to use this. Because the main thing about this is that it's like a main route that comes into the back of this industrial estate up here. If this is used quite a bit, if it starts being used more, we're also planning to expand our industrial estate out this way anyway, which I figure is going to be quite handy. So the next thing I want to do up here is I just want to make sure these junctions in here are right. I don't want that one. I want stop signs, top and bottom on there. And, well, that's our main route that comes in there. So a stop sign on there is actually going to be okay. Although, really, we want to start moving this round now. We don't want that to be our main route. And they're already starting to use it. If I get rid of that, we'll just let the traffic sort of start to build up a little bit. And we'll see what they do over here. And we'll see also if they're going to be using this tunnel very much. The tunnel was very, very expensive. It cost us like 200,000, I think. But there are vehicles that are using it. It is being used. Like, oh no, that was just parked. But yeah, we're definitely now getting traffic that's coming through. Some of them are just using the school. They're going up there. So we're going to want to do something more over here. We can get more people in. Before I start worrying too much about people, though, there was another thing else. We've got... See, residential zoning over here, they're not building it up very fast. But I think what we need to do is we need to increase the desirability of the place. That's going to be our next task. And I want to see levels here. So what I've got? Commercial, industrial, offices, and residential. 1 up to 3. So, actually, commercial is going quite high. Commercial... You can see that the darker the colour, the better it is. And in here, it seems to be like quite sought after, the residential levels. Out here, residential levels are a lot lower. So we could do with improving the desirability of it. What's this? Land value. So now what do we got with land value? A green is really high, so this is high, this is expensive areas here. Surprises me, I wanted this here to be like a really sought after place there. Natural resources, outside connections, population. So what's outside connection? Oh, I see. Right. So these here are ones that have outside connections. The oil has got a lot of outside connections. There's some in the agriculture and that over there. Right. What else have we got? Population. We've got adults, seniors. Mostly adults, mostly seniors is the grey. I see. Right. So this area here is mostly seniors, so it's kind of turned into a retirement village over there. But I was told that by building big chunks all at once, I'll have like pockets of people that will all die at once. They will all grow old and die all at the same time, which is not necessarily really good. Happiness levels is quite high. We're doing well on that. We seem to be doing well on that all the way through. It's a little bit low over here. Some unhappy places here. Why are you unhappy? Not enough workers. Ah, I see. Yes, well, that old chestnut, hey? We do have that old chestnut here being dealt with a few times. This one... What's wrong with you? You're not even telling me what's wrong with you. Right, citizen happiness doesn't seem to make noise pollution. I see. Right, so noise pollution is going to be an issue here and here. There's some noise there, and we've got lots of noise coming up from there. Alright. Well, they make quite a lot of racket, they do. And then we got a lot of noise over here. So we should be able to build like more popular residences over here. And again, these here should be quite a popular residence. And we shouldn't have too much in the way of issues with them. And then our lines of public transport all coming through. I don't have any public transport in there. I don't know if that like improves the situation or not. Power. We got 100 surplus power. I might have to do something about that soon. And we've also only got 100 surplus water. We've got 120 surplus sewage drainage capacity. I'm gonna go and buy another thing for water. We'll take another pumping station in a minute, and I'll come down here and we'll drop another one in right on here. I just keep dropping in pumping stations on here, one after another, and I'm gonna build up a whole line of them along here. We're pumping in absolutely loads of water out of this river right here, so I can do that, and I can join those two together, and I could join that one onto there, and then this one here can come up and it can connect on there as well. So we've got several little connections on there. That should be fine. That one. We've now got 1 million. We've got 120 spare for the sewer works. And the sewer works... We'll put in another one here. I can put that one right there, so that we've got that one in and working. And then I can go to you, and... No, I don't. I want to go to you. I want to join you together. So that one there can join into there. And I will also join it in like that. Right. I got another sewer there. That is up and running. Okay. This is all good. Connect the water pipes, water pumps and drains. Yeah, right. Build roads, advisor help, and zone next to them to allow citizens to move in. Grow the city to unlock more services. Why have I got an advisor help on there? I'm not really sure. But anyway, our water now is absolutely fine. We've got plenty of surplus on all of it. We do not have surplus on electricity. That is something that we are going to need. And currently, I put a solar station over here. And I like the idea of having another solar station. This one produces 112 to 160 per week. If we go for oil, there's 120... no, just 120 megawatts. And this one's minimum of 112. Ooh! 36,000 capital city. We can buy some more land. We've got ship services, new buildings, cargo, harbour, and harbour. Okay, this is looking good. The next one is colossal city. That's 48,000. Nuclear power plant and a floating cafe as well. And we'll get another chunk of land in the next one. Right. No, before I do anything else, I just want to get this one up and running. And then we can worry about other things in a minute. So that one there, if I bring... Why can't I put that in there? What is that? I don't even know what that is. There's something there. Get rid of you. Go. What are you? Refined oil company. Why is it not letting me put something down in that corner? It should do. Who knows? Right. Let's take you and... Oh, it is letting me put it down in the corner if I want to. I can dump it right there. I'm going to move this one on up, and we're going to go right next to that power station there. How much is this one? This is 80 grand, and I got over 2 million, so we ought to be able to splash out for this one. I think we'll probably be able to cope with it. Drop another one in there like that, so we've got 3 new power stations up and running, which is giving us over... What's that, mega? I think that's it. Is that now a gigawatt? I think that's gigawatt now. Anyway, it's lots. It's lots. That's all we need to worry about. It's lots and lots and lots. We've got loads of power coming in. So I'm just going to pause this a second and we're going to take a look at the world map. Now, we're allowed to buy 1 more piece. And then after that, we're allowed to buy yet 1 more piece again. Where do we buy? I like the idea of buying that one. But at the same time, you know, if we're getting a harbour and stuff like that, maybe we ought to be looking down this way. Although buying that piece there, that would be wasted land. I wouldn't really be able to do anything with it anyway. So I'm not sure that that would be a good idea. Can I spin? I can't move around at all on this. No. So this one. I'm thinking this one, and then we've got more access to the railway. We can move stuff around, and we've got more access to that highway as well. I'd be able to redirect that one. I could move it all the way up here if I wanted to, and move the railways around as well. And our city can then start to expand. This is going to be industrial land over this way, and I'll probably do more industrial up that way eventually. So I'm wanting a big chunk of residential area around here, and I'm thinking of getting rid of those wind turbines up there, and we'll maybe just go for more solar power plants over this side somewhere. And then I've got more space for residential around here. Around this sort of cliff area, I think that could be quite a good spot to build up for more residential zoning. Eventually removing some of this so that all our water treatment is down here. Somebody did send me a link to how to do water treatment so I don't pollute the river at all. And that's something that I want to do in the future. It's something I want to look at. So we'll go for this one here. 15,000. There. That is all the land that I can buy. So we've got this nice little square chunk in here now. So we go to there. And if you zoom out, look, there, right. At the moment, we've got, I can't sort of go over and have a look at the lake very easily, but you can see we've got some pollution coming down here. There is pollution sort of coming off of this industrial land here as well. So all of this is pretty manky. We're not really, I don't think we're going to be able to rescue that in the slightest. But what we might be able to do is we could put like a port here somewhere. Maybe we could have a port over here. I don't know. Actually, that's a thought there. What do we need to make a port? You've got a cargo harbour and you've got a harbour. So noise pollution is 0 on that, and pollution is 0 on that. So how big an area do we need? Shoreline required. That's shoreline, isn't it? Shoreline required. Cannot connect to route. Height too high. Okay. Out of city limits. Well, apparently, I need to... Potentially, I got to put it all the way down there. It doesn't look like I can... It's height too high, can't connect to route. Shoreline required. Too high. Cannot connect to route. So I'm not really sure why it's not allowing me to do that, but it's just saying can't connect to route. That seems to be the only issue, so I don't think it's going to allow us... Oh, I know why. It's because of those. We got this, there's the rapids down there, and it's not going to let us come up through there, and I don't think... No, it can't come up that way either. So we're not going to be able to do anything really with the harbour until we could expand all the way down there, and I don't know that that's even going to be an option. So we're not going to worry about that. We'll eventually, hopefully, be able to get aeroplanes, and then we could use hairy planes instead. But we're not going to be able to do this. This is not an option for us. Train line, construct train station. Oh, I see. We could do more train lines. So we've now got the train line over here, and we're able to move it. And we can also redirect that highway if we want. We could bring that one all the way. We could move the train line and bring that further down this way and then back up round. We've got a lot of options for moving stuff around. Let's press play again. Our city is growing, and so is our industry. But this is taken into account when zoning plans are made. Yes, I am planning this, and this is what I wanted to find out over here, was which of these roads do we really need here? How should I be doing this? Maybe I should put another... Join another road in over here, so that that is a direct route. We've got the situation sorted over here for now. We've got access in and out of the city right there. Up here. Oh, garbage. I want to just take a look at garbage, because it's this area in the middle that we seem to struggle with the most. We're doing right over there, and it's starting to build up a little bit over here, but what I'm thinking is I could very easily just build another incineration plant, which is one of those, and I could dump one of these right on here, right on the very edge down here. Actually, I'll put that in the middle there. So I got an incineration plant there, and that one will be able to come out, and it should start dealing with some of the stuff over this side. So that's a very minor detail, but it's the traffic down here that I'm not liking. Traffic coming through here is still quite high, even though we've got this one-way system going now, which is actually really helped the situation here. It's moving, it's flowing quite well with that. But no, we're going to need to do something different on this, I think, and part of that is going to be removing a chunk of road over here. So as we're going to be doing a big road operation, let's press pause a minute. Get rid of that. I'm going to remove all of that road over there. I'm actually going to remove the road all the way over there as well. And then that's going to come out of there, like that, and all the way over to there. Right. That's the first stage done. Next, we need to go here, and I want one of those, and you know what, I'm going to have one of these, and that is going to come straight in that way. We're going to move it up a little bit, because I'm going to be using this later on. I think this is actually something that I'm going to want up here a little bit later, and if I bring that round... Actually, I need to... It's getting that one to line up just right, exactly how I want it. If I bring that one to there, and then I can join it onto there, I think that's going to... Yes, that'll work nicely. Okay, and then I can go... Let's just go onto the highway here a minute, and I want to just join that on there, like that. It's a little bit kinked, but... You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's too sharp an angle on that. So we'll go back onto that and we'll do that one again. I'll just bring that one over here like this and I'll run the curve. That's better. That's much better. Right. I know it doesn't actually make any significant difference to gameplay. It's just, it would bug me otherwise. Next up, we're going to remove that one and that one. And we're going to take a large road here. And that one's going to go from here. And it's going to go to there. Like that. And it's going to come round like that. It's going to go over here. Let's bring that into there like that. And then I'm going to go up a little bit. And we're going to bring that one over that railway. There like that. And then it's going to come back down. And it's going to join into there like that. Right. So that one's going to come in around there. It's a little bit of a sort of a windy route, but I still think it's going to be all right. And we take that one. Unless I could go straighter. Unless I bring that... If I redirected the railway to come down here... No, that would mean moving that one up. Now, the reason I want this one over here is because I want it to be able to join in a little bit closer to the road, except that I was thinking of moving all of that. We'll see. I may have to come back to that and just move all of it later on. For now, we won't worry about removing it all. I'm going to take those two out, though, and then we can go 6-lane highway here. That one's going to come there, and then it's going to come out that way, and it's going to come over to... I'll bring that one there. It's going to have to come right round like that. And then I can go here and I can put my highway in. And this one, I'm going to kind of need to go almost like that. That's a little bit too steep, though. That ain't going to work. Okay. Get rid of you. I'm not sure about this. Let me take this one here. Let's try that one first. And we'll bring that one out. Yeah, that's too steep. Bringing it that angle. That. Okay, that works better from that direction, but will it go from this direction? We want to go to there. Actually, it will. Okay, that works fine. So we've joined that one in there, and we've now got a connection onto the highway. So this one here, we want to bring... it's got to go out like that. Is that going to work? And then that one has got to go... Yeah, that one's not going to work, though. So I need to bring that one out a little bit. Still not going to work. Yeah, that's too much. Okay, we'll bring that one out a little bit, and we'll bring that one back there, and we'll try this again. So we can go from here, and... Nope. We'll just go... Well, if I bring that one in a straight line there, that might actually work now. I can bring that one up to there, and up to there, and then I can bring it in like that, right? That works better. That does actually work. So then, finally, we're going to need to bring this one out here, which will go to about that point there. And it will then join on there like that. And then this one over here will do much the same as it comes into there, and it joins onto that side. And then this side here is already connected up. So there is our new road. It would probably... I mean, yes, it would be slightly better if that one was further up this way, just by a little bit. But I don't think we actually need it to be further up that way. Now, this is probably still traffic lights, so let's go through and check our... Yeah, it's got a stop sign on it. So if I remove that stop sign, that's all now going to flow freely. That's going to flow through there. We don't have any stop signs or anything over there. That's going to work quite well. And that's a straight route through there. So I've got a stop sign on that one. None of these have got stop signs on them. That is free flowing around there, and we've got it stopping on that way, running back into the city. So now our main issue is we've got a lot of traffic queuing up here. I think I need to put a stop sign there for the traffic coming in on this road. But I mean, a lot of this issue is this bit here, right? It's really slowing it down right here, where these people are coming in this side and turning back in onto the station, which makes me think that... See, I've got this road that comes all the way down here, but maybe I shouldn't have that one. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should have a T-junction up here. If I was to put a T-junction there and bring that one straight into there, maybe that would solve a lot of this traffic issue here, because they would use this cargo station instead of that cargo station, which might just improve the flow of traffic. I mean, it's not like hugely held up, but it is held up in places. Most of it is flowing pretty well. What do we got here? This one's pretty grim. It's actually worse over here than it is anywhere else. That is pretty bad. And that's mostly in the agricultural zone. I've got more coming out of here. Yeah, traffic on that is actually pretty appalling. So if I had another route out of here... I mean, what I could do is I could put a route onto there. If I come out... You know what? I could put a route in here. So, I mean, it's only one way out onto the highway, but they can come down this way, and then they can come off the highway and in this route. That might actually work. I've seen roads like that set up in real life, and that it does seem to do quite well. So all we need is one there, and it's slip road, and it goes from there onto there like that. I just have a slip road that runs out onto that bit. That's all I need to do. And then traffic can come up there and move on to that slip road if it feels the need to. What roads have I got? Fairly simple roads going back there. If it starts to be used, we can always change things around a little bit. Let's see. Are they going to keep going that way? Because this does back up a bit. And it's only... Yep, we got some using it. We got one person using it. And to get back onto the other side, it is a little bit of an issue for them. There's only that one there. The only other option I can think of is to maybe try and build a bridge across here and join it in, but I don't think we want to do that. So that's taking care of that. So yeah, the other one was, do I build something from here that goes into this side? So it makes it a little bit more convenient for them. whether I join something into that one, sort of come out from that side there. We build a junction on there, and we build it so that it comes across. No, that's going to go into the wrong side. It's coming out to there, isn't it? And I don't want it to do that. I want it to go into that one. So I tell you, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I've got a little bit of an idea here. If I take this one here, and I take... No, I'm not even going to take slip road. I'm going to take... Do I take 4-lane? 4-lane's quite big. I bring some 4-lane out here, like that. Yeah, we bring that to... Let's just bring it to there a minute, and stop that, right? And then I can take this one, and I've got that curve there. And I'm going to remove that, and then I can go here on this slip road, and I can go like that, and I can lift this up. Bring that around there. Actually, I want to cut that back a little bit further. Cut that all the way back down to there. So then I can take the slip road, and I can bring it off of there. How have they done that? I think you just do it like that, don't you? Kind of like that. Right, yeah, so that's how the slip road is done, isn't it? That's how you add in the slip road for it. So let's remove that again, and I want the slip road to come off of there, and it wants to go up at that angle, so then I can put the page up like that, and I can move it over to... Nope, that's too high. It's only got to go to there. I only have to have it up at one point. Bring that along there. And then join that in like that. Now, is this going to work? So then I go from this road here. This one can come out, and I can have 2-lane one-way coming off of there, which will... Where's my 2-lane one-way going to go? I want to put my 2-lane one-way into there, so that it joins in to that one there like that. Okay, so I've got like a junction that comes in there, and it can loop out onto that road if it wants to. And then the other bit is 2-lane one-way that's going to come out that way. That's going to come in round there. Nope, that's going to come into that one that's going under there like that. Now, is that going to work? So then I've got traffic that's coming out and is joining into this one. Is it going to be beneficial to join into this one, or do I just want it on that one so it goes straight onto the highway? Let's just play a minute and see. Because what we've got is I want to try to reduce some of the traffic on that one. So if it's coming out here, I've then got a route that goes straight onto that one. But it's whether they're going to go up there and still take that one, or if they're going to come round here and use this. Now, that one's coming out there and is going up this way, which is putting him back onto this loop over here, which I'm not sure is a good idea. So all I've done so far is I've increased the traffic that's going that way. I don't need this to be 4-lane at all. Well, yeah, I can have 4-lane, but I can... I can have 4-lane one-way. So we'll upgrade that one to 2-lane one-way, because there's nothing coming back in the other direction unless I have an off-ramp that comes there and comes in. Maybe that's what I should have done. I've got one that goes up that way, but maybe I should change that one round so it goes that way, and then this one comes out here, because that's now going out, straight out onto that main road. So in theory, I've reduced a little bit of the traffic. So we want to take this one here, and I want to upgrade, right-click that one so it goes that way. So they come off of that road, and they come in around there. These guys here, they're all running out onto the highway over there, which means that we're using more of this one. And this is the one-way route that runs all the way around the city here. So we've got a new connection here that is running out onto the highway, which seems to be working, actually. So I'm going to upgrade that one to a 2-lane. There, like that. So we've got 2-lane one-way on there, which means that they can come out onto the highway. Better just check the junctions on that. Did I ought to put a stop sign on there? No. Let's ignore the junctions. Okay, so if that's a 2-lane going that way, It's coming out onto that highway. We're taking people out of there. And then people can come off the highway, and they can also come straight in here, as well as choose to go up that way, which I think is beneficial. And I'm actually considering removing that one altogether and just loop this one back round so it goes to this side, which is, so out-of-town traffic will go to this one first before they go to that one over there. But, that being said, I've already reduced the traffic that seems to be coming across this bridge. Seems to have made a difference. Not by a huge amount. That one's still the main port that's being used. So is there another thing that I could do? Is there another way that I could reduce the traffic just ever so slightly? Actually, now that I'm looking at this, let's upgrade all of these. Here a minute. We want to upgrade everything here to 2-lane, so that it's a lot easier to deal with. We can put 2-lane on there and there like that. And then I want to take a road here, and I want to join it across onto there. It's not going to let me do that, is it? No. Right, why won't you let me join onto there? If I could just join one across there, I've then got a sort of a shortcut that's going in that way, which might be more beneficial. I think I know how we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to go there and delete that section there like that. Then I'll go to this one and join that in there like that, and then I can go back to my freeform and I can put that onto there, and I can join that one in there like that. Okay, so then, right, that's now looping everything round in the directions that we want it to go. We've got choices of where people can go. They can come up here. Let's just check now and get the junctions set correctly on that, and we might be in business. So, at the moment, we got no junctions at all. I'd say that we want to put... No, we don't need to put stop signs anywhere on there, and I don't think we need to put a stop sign on there. No. I don't think we actually need any stop signs on there. We'll leave it. We'll see what the traffic does. If I do that, so it's more free-flowing, and I don't change anything else, this port now is starting to be used more. So let's get rid of that. And this is looking a lot better. This is looking a lot healthier. I've got a lot more traffic coming through this way, which means that we're using this one as well. This is 2-way here, whereas this is it's still 1-way, but I've now got the ability for some of them to bypass that port and come over to this cargo train over here. I do have the tunnel that goes up round there, but it's not often used. It doesn't seem to be much of a priority road. We've got a little bit of a spaghetti junction going on here, but they all seem to know what they're doing with it, which I sort of figure is a good thing. Okay. Right, we'll see how that pans out. We might have to change it around again in a little while, but at the moment, it seems to be doing all right. And then we've got this road down here. This is being used quite a lot. We've got a lot of traffic that's coming around on all of it. This is also being used a lot. This is sort of injecting traffic into the lower end of the city here. About the only thing we don't have is it's a more roundabout route now between here and over here. You've got to come all the way down. It's not a big deal. It's not like a major excessive route that's coming up that way. Now, looking at that, that's the biggest issue they've got. If they want to come out here and move on to that side of the road, they've got to come up here and they've got a U-turn around there in order to come down that way. That's the only problem we seem to have with our setup that we've got here. You got to go up there, U-turn back that way in order to come off, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Seems to be a little bit of a problem. Is there a way that I could, like, improve that? Maybe put a bridge from... Let's not mess around with bridges now. Let's not worry about that too much now. So that's working really well over there, and this one here is also being used, which I'm hoping has reduced congestion in here even further, which it has. Congestion is dealt with. We are comfortable, we're confident in having dealt with most congestion, and we have very few places. We've still got places that need employees, but we got far fewer now than we did have. So the next thing I want to do, what I actually started out intending to do on here, was putting in some more parks and plazas. So we've got parks there, and this is plazas here. Plaza with trees, and plaza with picnic tables. So that's plaza's not very big, is it? So I could bring that one over here, and remember to have a look at the newly unlocked building harbour. Yeah, I've had a look at the harbour building. I can't do anything with it. I'm not allowed to use it. It's a bit of a shame, but still. That's actually mostly farms over there. So if I put the plaza over this side, that's going to improve the quality of housing and land over here. And I'll put another one of these in. I'm gonna have to be careful where I put this, because I probably want to move it in a little while. I dump that one there, I think. So it's close enough that some of these are going to be able to benefit from it. I'm not going to put another one of those in. What do we got here? What's this? This is tennis courts. Entertainment 125. This one here is entertainment 100. Entertainment 75. I see, you got entertainment values. Right, that's 100. That's 125. Yeah, you go away. That one's 150. This one's 125. The dog park there. Ah, look at these. Right, what's this? Fishing Island. That's 60. 70 for a tropical garden. Japanese garden's 125. We got a carousel. Carousel park is 150 entertainment value. This is excellent. So we'll put that one. I'm going to put that one in there, so then people are going to be absolutely delighted with me. We're not going to go for a big old botanical garden. That one is 125. Oh, of course, you got to take into account. Yeah, go away. I've seen the cargo harbour. And pollution is 0. And noise pollution and everything is 0. So I'm going to stick another carousel park in there like that. And that's going to make people happier still. And then we're going to come over here. So this is a large playground. What's this one? This is a dog park. That's 125. People come to the dog to walk dogs, meet friends, raises the land value. This one here, families with kids love this playground. And a park with lots of trees that offer shady spots for picnic goers and people walking through the park. Visitor capacity 150. Same on that one. So let's put a dog park in over here. Space already occupied. I got something. Oh, I think I've got a. Yeah, there's a thing there. Right. Which case, I'm going to put that one in there. That's going to keep a whole load of people happy. Look at this. Look at how happy they are. They're thrilled to bits. That means, can you hear that dinging? Can you hear that dinging in the background? That's these residences now are all upgrading, which means the population is climbing. We are currently stagnating a little bit. We've got a very high demand for residential zoning. We're going to need to do something about that very soon. Before we do that, though, I'm going to keep going with this. We got a. I'm going to do another dog walkers park over here somewhere. Put that one right in there like that, and we'll go for a. What else have we got? We'll go with one of these. We got the tennis court is 125. Basketball is one. I'm going to go for. Let's go for a basketball court, shall we? We'll put that one in over here somewhere. Where do we want to put a basketball court? I reckon we could put a basketball court right in there. That is going to use up a lot of that space, but I think it'll be all right. There. Put that in there, and a lot of people are happy with that. We don't have a lot of courts and stuff over this side either. Now, I figure this is like a much more highbrow area, as it were. And so we're going to want more relaxing sort of parks. Tropical garden. But see, it's only entertainment 70. Visitor capacity 45. It's not great. Something like this. Botanical garden there. Visitor capacity 225. Entertainment. This is a really quality item. This is. And I figure that this would probably help the situation a bit. Where can I plonk that one in? That I can't fit it in there. Can I put it in up here? Can't put it in there. It's not going to fit in there. We're going to have to put it in there. And that's actually going to demolish a whole load of residences, which I don't really want to do. So can I put... Yeah, that one there is right in the way. Look at this. Space already occupied. It's because of that road. I can't put... Yeah, that's not going to fit in there. So it's either going to have to go in a place of some of these down here, which I don't really want to do, because it's sort of going to spoil it a bit. It's going to spoil the effect that I got over it. We're going to have to go for something a bit smaller. Let's go for something a bit smaller over here. I can put I can put a much smaller one over here. I can put this carousel one right in there, and then suddenly I got a whole load of happy people there. And then I can take this botanical garden, and that one I'm going to put... I'm going to stick that one right up here somewhere. Where are we going to put this one? I reckon we'll put that one up there. Out of city limits. I see. Right, we want to bring that one over there. Put that one there. Right there. So we've got the botanical garden up there as well. That's going to... drastic. Ooh, look at that. That is really improving things already. People are really, really happy. And so we want... That's a very big park, that is. Small park, entertainment 100. Capacity 75. Capacity 75. Dog park there is capacity 150. And the dog park is actually not that big. So I could put that one here. People will be able to easily access it. Where can we go? I want to move it up this way as far as I can. That is literally as far as I can go. Right, so we've plonked that one in there. And then suddenly we got a whole load of people here that are going to be really pleased with that one. Look, see, it's already making a drastic change to how things... Look at that. That makes, like, an immediate difference. It really does. It makes a noticeable, immediate difference to all of it. And everybody's suddenly really, really pleased with it. I'm going to want to put in another little bit somewhere, and I'm not quite sure where. Maybe we'll just have to remove that one right at the end there. It's one residence that we have to get rid of in order to do that, but then suddenly all of these people here, they've got a whole load more that they can use, which is going to push up the value of the houses. If the value of the houses and stuff is going up, then more people are going to be moving in, and we get more people in the same area. At the moment, though, weekly change is only plus 25, so we are on our limit for housing. So in our next episode, we have run out of time for today. In our next episode, look, I just want to go to the cargo harbour, and I just want to, look, see this? It won't let me. Cannot connect to route, because... all the way over there, we've got rapids in the river. But, yeah, we know about that. So there's nothing... Look at that. They can't get up through there, so we'd have to buy land over here in order to be able to use the shipping port. So there's not going to be an... Oh! Oh! Yeah, well, we can't get past there anyway, but you can use, like... I guess you could use the terraforming stuff. Not that one. This here. Shallow canal. Medium canal. Deep canal. And this one here, large amounts of water... upgrade the start end to medium or shallow to keep the amount of water lower. Canals automatically create pathways that ferries can use. So we could do something like that. We could do a ferry, but I don't want to do that. We're going to leave that for a minute. So, yeah, in our next episode, we're going to do more with housing. And, you know, I was thinking maybe we'd have to move that and, like, bring the railway all the way down over this way somewhere and connect it back in so that we can redirect that one. I don't think we will. I think we'll try to just keep this one as it is roughly now. We've got a whole load of intersections that are joining in different places of the city, which is really helping to keep traffic at a minimum. So now I'd kind of like to expand out. We can put housing all along here. High school is on fire. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, that's actually quite poor, but overall... Oh, that's health. Fire. Overall, fire in the city, fire care is pretty good. We've got it pretty well covered. There's a little bit up there that we want to look at. Everything else is looking pretty good as well. So this is I'm thinking this is really just like a one-off there. But no, fire in a high school. This is not good. High school burning down is not really what you want, is it? So, yeah. Well, it's been taken care of now. They've dealt with it. We've still got 1,000 students in there, so they're quite happy as well. Right, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.